Today on our mountain bike journey, we're back at Harris Lake on the intermediate trail. The Sauce and the Weasel once again go head to head on a timed race. Please be sure to subscribe and like our video, as we greatly appreciate the support from our viewers. This video is just to show the progress that both the Sauce and the Weasel have made as they continue to work on their skills as they go through the course, as well as their speed. If you have any tips for them, please be sure to comment in the comment section below. Usually when we're riding, I ride behind them and give them tips on how to improve on their riding. Their main issue is forgetting to use their full gear range. They don't shift into a harder gear when they're on a flat surface, and they forget to shift into an easier gear when they're coming up on a hill. They are improving though, and they do stand up when they're going down hills and over rocky terrain. The Sauce has improved considerably since being able to have a larger bike with a larger gear range. He has a 24-inch bike now, and he has 9 gears instead of the 6 he had before. He also has a much better suspension up front than he had before on his Diamondback bike.
Thank you. The Sauce just hit the 3rd checkpoint, and he has actually made up time. He is now just 7 seconds behind Weasel. Oh.
I could tell from how easily Weasel's legs seem to move that I think he's in the wrong gear. He's not in the appropriate gear for gaining more speed. And there goes the Sauce. The front wheel washed out from under him, and he just crashed. He was wearing all his 7 IDP protective gear today, so he just dusted himself off and was able to get back going again. It's one reason why he wears so much gear, because he still will crash from time to time. So he has knee pads, elbow pads, full face helmet, and chest protector. Because of the crash, though, he is now 39 seconds behind the Weasel. Weasel's on that straightaway area where you could build up a lot of speed, but he's not taking advantage of his gear range. Therefore, he's not really picking up enough speed. The Sauce is now entering that same section, 41 seconds behind. And the Sauce was making the same mistake. But since he crashed, I decided to give him some advice and I told him to shift. So he was able to pick up some extra speed. And the Weasel just crossed over another checkpoint. This is the lower intermediate trail at Harris Lake, by the way.
Oh, what's this?
Weasel's now going fast down this last bit of hill. He usually had trouble going up this hill, but this time he made it up without any trouble.
Coming through.
Alright, the Sauce has now gotten to that section of downhill. He's picking up speed. I told him to shift to a harder gear and then to shift down to an easier gear once he hit this section. He also made it over the hill without stopping, which is the first time for him. He's now 55 seconds behind Weasel. Weasel just finished the last checkpoint before the finish. That's where the intermediate trail and the advanced trail connect.
Where's Weasel?
The Sauce is slowing up quite a bit going through here.
Yes.
Weasel's on the final stretch now.
Where's this the book? Oh, this is not the end.
And the Sauce just reached the advanced intermediate cutoff point.
Yes!
Weasel finishes at 11 minutes and 5
Go
seconds.
press that recording.
That was the one time that the Sauce stopped on the trail because he wasn't going fast enough to make it over those roots. We did an edit with cutting out the Sauce's crash that would maintain his speed. So if we wanted to see how he would have done if he didn't do the crash. Unfortunately, even without the crash, he still would have lost by, I think, around about 45 seconds. With a little bit more work though, and since Sauce has been improving each time with his speed and control going through, I think he'll be able to get a lot closer to Weasel and might even beat him, especially on longer courses, which is what we're going to continue doing. We're going to do longer and longer courses and see if the length of it has any impact on Sauce's ability to beat his brother's time. And the Sauce finishes at 12 minutes and 31 seconds. They both did great. Thank you for watching and stay tuned for future races. Have a great day, everybody. Bye.
12. It took 12 minutes?
12 minutes, 42 seconds.
I saw it took 20.